Aloha all and welcome back to Let's Play Sly 2 Band of Thieves. I'm Paper Mario Guy, and in this episode we're going to be starting episode number 8, the final episode of Sly 2 Band of Thieves. And we see the menacing clockwork flying high above, and I hope that is just imagery. So let's start it up.
There we were, heading east across the Atlantic Ocean, stowaways on a giant airborne fortress. Though time was short, we made sure to study up on our unknowing host, Arpeggio. While attending a prestigious boarding school, the young Arpeggio excelled in all subjects, but he never managed to keep up with the other boys physically. Sadly, his wings, due to their small size, were useless for flight. Furious at his feeble body, he focused his powerful mind to search for a cure in the works of the Italian Renaissance masters. Their notebooks provided the springboard for this sinister young genius, and it wasn't long before the Claw Gang took him on as chief inventor. His talents must have been at work repurposing all the clockwork parts for their criminal schemes, and now this mastermind is in possession of all the parts. It's only a matter of time before he puts them back together. And when that happens, well, I'm not gonna let that happen.
Okay, so here we are in the final section of the game, episode number 8, which starts on Arpeggio's blimp. And as you can see, we also have more things to buy, so we're really far behind on Murray, but I'll show you what his new thing is. It's called the Diablo Fire Slam, and used while carrying an enemy to create a deadly firestorm. And then Bentley has temporal lock, freeze time around the guards, temporarily at least. So I believe that you're still able to move during that one. And then the last one is feral pounce, which is jump over vast distances. So there's a lot to be had in this particular episode. And this is a very, very, very memorable area of the game. Definitely, to me, at least, the most memorable. Like I said, it's not my favorite, but I would probably say in terms of just strict areas, it's my second favorite. It is so cool, and oh man, it's been a while since I've actually seen this area, and it's amazing me how well I vividly remember this. So I'm excited to get started. So let's actually climb back up and see what we can see while we're flying over the CCC. So we need to go all the way over there for the Blimp HQ recon. So, yeah, I don't even know where to begin, but this is going to be a crazy, intense, just like fantastic area. And I've already got a clue. Would you look at that? I'm probably just going to restart this game or something like that when I decide to make all the clue videos, because I've collected, you know, 1 or 2 clues here and there along the way, and I'm not going to be able to remember where all of them are, and I'm sure as hell not going to go back through all my videos to look them up. Alright, well, whatever. You know, I have to say, of all the things in this project so far, I'd have to say that this is probably the thing I regret most, is the way that I've handled the clues. I probably should have just went ahead and got them, you know, all as I went through the project, and then, you know, made my little clue guide like I wanted to. So that way I didn't feel bad if I didn't make the clue guide, but whatever, I guess it's not a big deal. Yes? Okay, so sorry for that interruption. Stupid people in my house. Anyway, So the blimp recon is right over there, so we're gonna head right over there. I have no idea what I was talking about. I think I was talking about the way I handled the clues, but it's insignificant at this point. So we are going to head right over here, and just look at how grand and epic this whole, like, final blimp area is. And, like, the purple thing, you know, it's, like, dark, and it's just, I don't know, very it's just very, ominous. So, I don't know. I really like it. And, it seems like I have not seen a big bird guard yet, so I'm not sure if there's no big guards, but I guess we'll see in a little bit. Alright, but let's keep on ascending so that we can get there. And wow, my foot just got really itchy. Sorry. Alright, where are you? You're over there? Okay. Well, we're making our way over to you. Slowly but surely, we're making our way over to you. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh! Ooh! Wow! Instant death. This is a dangerous area. Holy crap. Alright, now we have to make our way all the way back over there, so... Okay, there. I think those are the big bird guards with the giant missile launchers attached to them. Alright, so... Alright, we're gonna get over to this blimp one way or another. And we're not gonna fall to our death. And in theory, if Sly fell, he'd be dead. Done. Game over. There's, you know, you're falling all the way to the Atlantic Ocean, and they're probably miles and miles, well, they're obviously miles and miles above, you know, the surface. So, just from going all the way down, he would probably catch on fire and just incinerate himself anyway. So, alright, let's get rid of you. And alright, where is this thing? I haven't even, we're already 7 minutes in and I haven't even got to the recon yet. Alright, you're over there. Let's try this again. Let's go up the top path this time, though. And now we can slide our way over and finally start the recon. Alright, let me kill this guy first.
My instruments have picked up large magnetic fields radiating from inside that blimp. If Arpeggio's already started reassembling clockwork, that's where you'll find it.
Sounds good. I'm on my way.
Don't waste any time here, Sly. Get to the blimp and take some recon photos. To build a plan, we need to know how close they are to reviving clockwork.
Relax, Bentley. I've got it under control.
Alright, a second interruption, but it's okay. So, oh man, he thinks he has it under control. Sly just said he thinks that he has it under control, but he really does not have any idea what he does or does not have control of. But I guess he's about to go find out, and we're going to really find out, you know, what's going on. And just look at this. Like, I mean, I know that I said that Episode 7 was my favorite, and Episode 7 probably is still my favorite. You know, Jean Bison's definitely my favorite. But this is probably a close second. You know, seeing it again, and all those vivid memories I talked about just being brought back, it's just, I mean... You know, this isn't like a new tone, you know, this dark and menacing tone. It's not a new tone, but this one just emphasizes it so well, and it's,
I had no idea they could reassemble clockwork so fast!
Calm down, Bentley. He might be in one piece, but he doesn't appear to be, you know, alive. Let's stick to the format here. How about some recon photos?
You're right. We need to be informed to create a plan of action. Try to get a shot of Clockwork's head, a mech egg, and one of those spinning magnetic inducers. They seem important to the procedure, but stay away from the guards. If you get detected, we won't have time for a second chance.
okay, so I'm trying to think, what, a mech egg? Where is the mech egg? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Get out of here. Piece of shit. I don't even want to know why you're here. Frankly, I'm disappointed. Alright, so we have another one of these stupid-ass spinning pictures that we have to take.
These magnetic inducers seem to be holding the clockwork parts together.
Alrighty. Well, that's interesting. That's definitely some useful information. Now let's paraglide over and see if we can find out some other useful information. Oh, let's not get caught. Don't want to defeat any of these guys, because I think because they have keys that you'll lose. And I certainly don't want to lose. Alrighty. So let's see. Alright, that's the clockwork head. Where are the clockwork eggs? Oh, are you really in there? Why is there anything in here? I'm literally on clockwork right now. That's a horrifying thought. Alright, can I get up on top of here and then take the picture from in there? I can't. What the hell? Alright, well, I didn't know that the eggs were going to be right in here, but it certainly makes it easier to take a picture of.
I'm sensing radioactivity from inside those mech eggs. I wouldn't get too close.
Are they making, like, multiple clockworks? Because that would... Whew, that would not spell good news for, Sly and the gang, that's for sure. Alright, let's try to paraglide over these people again. Make sure we use these springs effectively. And we just need to get over to there at this point, so... Oh, we can still go higher. Ooh, we're going, like, in the rafters. This is awesome. I forgot about that. Alright, so we're gonna paraglide all the way over here. Turn around to take a picture. Oh, no. Take a picture of this evil bastard right here. Look at how evil he is.
Clockwork appears completely inanimate. We still might have a chance. Sly, I'm detecting voices from the front of the blimp. I think it's Arpeggio. Neela? Neela's here too.
Alright, well, I'm right here. Oh, what, I can't... What do you want me to do? I'm right at the front of the door. Alright, okay, tell me how this makes sense. I don't want to take a picture through the clear glass where I can actually see them, but I want to take pictures through the foggy glass where I can barely make out who it is. That makes sense. There you go.
There he is, the mastermind behind this blimp and the source of all our problems. I can't believe it. She must have been working with Arpeggio all along. I don't need to study those photos to see the writing on the wall. Clearly, Neela and Arpeggio have conspired together to rebuild Clockwork, and it looks like they're dangerously close to realizing their goal.
Look, Bentley, I know it's not your style, but I need a quick plan of attack. Try to think of a way, any way, to stop Clockwork from getting reassembled.
Well, those magnetic inducers seem to be holding the parts together. If you reverse their polarity, it should pull Clockwork apart. Unfortunately, the inducer speed control station is locked down tight. Pickpocket keys for the 4 patrolling guards to get at it. Then you'll need to manually reverse the polarity of each inducer deck at the top of their rotation.
Consider it done.
Alrighty, well, this is definitely an interesting development. We're actually going to just balls out go after these guards right now to try to quickly stop, you know, instead of a well thought out plan, just balls out, you know, do whatever you need to do in order to get these people out. And thankfully, that was not a very hard pickpocket. And this guy shouldn't be a hard pickpocket either, considering he's just standing here like a jackass. I never understood that. Why do guards just stand there? It's so much more effective when they move around. Makes it so much more difficult to pickpocket and kill and assassinate, you know, anything. You walk around, you're increasing your chances of living by like a whole lot. Okay. So far so good. 3 out of 4 with relatively no problem. I'm just going to wait until this guy turns around, because he's obviously going to turn around. He's been walking back and forth the same area for the last, 10 minutes, so why would he stop now?
Now get to the speed control station to slow down those spinning inducers.
Alright, well this isn't going to get us all the clockwork parts back, but it's certainly going to prevent them from, getting the clockwork any faster than they already have.
Now that the inducer decks are spinning slower, get up there and reverse the polarity of each deck.
This is a really freaking complex mission for a first mission. This is definitely not an ordinary recon mission, that's for sure. Alright, so we gotta go all the way over here to try and get at these polarity things, these what are they called? I don't know. Ho 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 ho! How did that happen? I don't even know what just happened, but I am thoroughly confused. Alrighty, well, we're gonna try that again. Hopefully we don't get thrown off like ragdolls again. Alright, well, okay, that time we just died. So... there we go. We may die, but at least we got one of the 4 of them done. Alright, let's head over to this bad boy right over here. Try to get him. I guess we should probably go from the opposite side then. Alright. This is definitely a tense mission, that's for sure. I'm very nervous. Thank you. What? Thanks. Alright. Sorry if you heard me talking to someone else. Completely breaking up the mood of this particular section, but... hey, I'm not gonna deny when I get sour cream and cheddar chips. I'm not a fool. I understand a good deal when I get one. Alrighty, so we only have one more, and we just barely missed them, so we have to wait for this to move all the way around. And then we'll actually be pretty close. There we go. All 4 have been completed.
What's all this then? The magnets had been reversed. But... by Jove! It seems to have locked the clockwork parts into place. Excellent!
Sly Koopa! Of course this would be your doing.
Ah, Mr. Koopa. No doubt you believed a reversal would pull the old bird apart, eh? But it seems to have had quite the opposite effect. I'm truly grateful. When fully powered up, I'll join myself to its circuits and be born anew!
All this because you can't fly. You're pathetic.
Immortality! Immortality is what I seek. The other Claw Gang members were much too short-sighted. They were satisfied using the clockwork parts to drive their various trivial schemes. But not me. No, I saw them for what they really were. The keys to life eternal.
So, what? You had Neela put me on the scent back in Cairo, and then waited while I stole the parts from the other Claw Gang members, all the while not arousing any suspicion that you were behind it all?
You make it sound easy, Koopa. I had to carry your pathetic gang through that first set of heists. I was overjoyed when Arpeggio let me toss you in jail. I could finally go after the parts myself.
Ah, but acquiring all the parts was only half the equation. Think, Koopa. What kept Clockwork alive for thousands of years?
He was fueled by his hatred for my family.
Splendid! That's right. Hatred. Putting his gears and wires together was child's play, compared with accumulating that much hatred.
You can't make people hate.
Oh, my poor naive boy. My meticulous mind has found a way. As your hippopotamus friend will attest, spice consumption makes you both angry and susceptible to hypnosis. The Contessa, hypnotist extraordinaire, devised a way to command people through the use of flashing lights. I've created this blimp to be a massive transmitter of those precise light frequencies. The only problem I faced was finding a suitable source of light waves.
The Northern Lights. You've been collecting Northern Light energy so you could hypnotize everyone beneath the blimp.
Ah, hypnotize those who'd eaten food covered in illegal spice. Thank goodness for Dimitri. Through his nightclub, he got the whole city to consume the spice.
You're going to Paris to unleash a hypnotic light show of hate. That's outlandishly cruel.
Cruel, perhaps, but necessary to give Clockwork his spark of immortality. Ah well, my new body awaits me. Be a dear, Neela, and keep him covered. Ta-ta!
Stupid Arpeggio. I double-crossed the Koopa gang, Interpol, and Carmelita. What made you think I wouldn't do the same to you?
This is preposterous! You're my protege, not the next candidate for my immortality. I demand you exit the Clockwork frame or...
Behold, Kalakla is born!
As we all know, things are looking grim. Neela has joined herself to the Clockwork frame, and the Union has produced Clockla. She's out and free to terrorize the world. This blimp is still in motion to Paris. I could only assume Arpeggio's autopilot will activate the hate hypnosis light show. If that happens, there'll be no stopping Clockla. She'll be immortal. But we still have a chance. In her new form, she'll need to draw a lot of energy from this blimp's engines to stay strong. If we can disable the engines, that should be enough to weaken her to a state in which we can attack. Getting at these engines will require all three of us to work together in perfect harmony. We've pulled off some tough jobs in the past, but they were just a warm-up round for what we'll be going through tonight.
Wow, so a lot was just thrown at you guys right at once, and I hope you guys were able to follow everything, because that was a pretty serious plot twist that, at least when I played this game for the first time, I was not expecting at all. And now we have quite the task ahead of us. Very cutscene heavy and a pretty long first part of, you know, an episode. But I hope you guys enjoyed all the cutscenes and the wonderful plot progression, and we will try to dismantle Clockla in part 2 of episode 8. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys all next